Hi, my lovelies. Good evening. It's a little before 7 p.m. and we finished dinner. We had this really yummy beans and rice thing, and now it is time to doze. So let's do that. Trying to get a good angle here. You can see Grayson in the background. He's making content. He is the coolest little content creator. He's very talented. Quick little shout out to this amazing friend. 5 years, and now it is officially past midnight. So we have hit the 5-year mark. So freak yeah for that. And in your honor, my friend, let's doze. This is dose number 2. I have so many people in the comments who think this is some huge dose. It is not. This is 105 milligrams. They fill it with water at my clinic. I have so much confusion because of this, but it is full of a lot of water. It's not even that high of a dose. 105, I think, is kind of on the lower side. So cheers to my friend, 5 years. We celebrate each other here. That is the best way in recovery. We celebrate each other as people. We celebrate each other. It is all about bringing each other up, and it is all about the love. And it is also always okay to ask questions. Let's get water. Okay, water. I have officially made my first purchase of this drink that I got totally by accident, but there are only good things in life, literally only good things. So, yay. I am so obsessed with the variety pack. There's so many good flavors, yes. And I'm so obsessed with these, I love stuff like that. I never would have tried these if they hadn't sent me the wrong one. And these are so awesome and good for you, and yay. And because the methadone taste is strong, we're gonna eat a peep. I am cracking up at my little content creator in the background screaming like and subscribe. He is such a pro. And Daddy even gave him his very own laptop now. So he is literally a pro. And I'm so proud of him. He's only 7, but he's got this, I have to say. He's got his little niche, and this kid knows what he's doing. Today was amazing. I had so much fun with my friend Renee. I love her endlessly. We had the best girl day, and I swear nothing feels better than having one of your besties come and go shopping in my literal store. And she got to pick out her favorite thing and keep it because of course I love stuff like that. I get a literal high on making other people happy. I've always been that way, and it is the best thing ever. Plus I gave her a whole stack of stuff because she's my girl. Now we're gonna do one more thing before we do our bedtime routine, a bath and teeth brush and all that good stuff. It's time to change my patch. I think I'm making it sound more complicated than it really is, but check out my cute little sparkly heart box here. It actually is a tiny little lock box, and we just open this up, and I've got all my different kinds of patches in here. I have lots of different kinds. As someone who is both borderline personality disorder and bipolar 1, this is the first thing in the history of ever that has ever helped regulate my extremes, because generally I'm in the mania, so I'm really happy and productive and all that stuff, but I feel every once in a while I crash and burn, and it sucks. And I believe that my happiness and my boisterous personality, like my bubbliness is who I really am, but the crashing is not okay. You know, we need to regulate, and I have tried everything, like as far as prescription stuff, like I've tried all the antidepressants, every different kind. I've tried like all the mood stabilizers and I hate them. I've tried antipsychotics. I'm getting so many notifications. I've tried, when I say I've tried everything, like I am not exaggerating. I have yet to find something I haven't tried. And I tried wholeheartedly to do it that way, but all it does is kill my light. It kills all my creativity, all my happiness, all like my confidence, just everything. Like it just shuts all that down and makes me like a zombie, and I just get stuck in this like emotionless like darkness and sadness, like if that makes sense. I'm not like emotional, but I just have no desire to exist anymore. And I also feel like I'm having like a bad trip at the same time, and it's horrible. I actually tried Thorazine for 10 years, and it was the worst 10 years of my life, and I almost lost myself. So supplements have been life-changing for me, and I really mean that wholeheartedly. I started with the Kind patches. This was the first kind of patch I tried, and I've tried a few different of the dopamine patches, and basically what it does is if something triggers me that would make me crash, and if I were to crash like I did before, I would crash for anywhere from like a few hours to like a few days, and I go into like darkness, and it is not a good place for anyone to be, and I refuse to live like that when there's actually something that helps. And I've been doing these patches now for some solid months, like I don't know exactly how long, but probably at this point like the better part of a year. I'm gonna guess, I don't know, like at least 6 months, maybe more. And so what I do, we're gonna take off this patch here, and they say to do it on clean skin. So we got our little alcohol swab. This is the only part that like is triggering for me, for reasons that I think most of you will understand. I always used to use these. So the smell of it is a little triggering, but we're okay. And the very important thing is to switch spots. Like you never want to go, you never want to put it in the same spot. So they say anywhere that doesn't have like hair, that's just like skin. Gray hair is good, or like I put them like here on my boobies, works really well, or like here on my stomach. We clean like our little spot here. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the camera while we let it dry. There's actually a few brands that I actually like really like. This is one that I really like. I've tried a few. You want to look for, you know, the correct ingredients. Mucuna pruins, which is a type of mushroom. Mushrooms are amazing. I also drink mushroom coffee. Very good for your body. They recommend with this that you do it on clean skin. Not gonna lie, the very best way is to do it right after the shower, as soon as like your skin's completely dry. These smell really nice. But the alcohol swab does work. I have noticed that if you don't use the alcohol swab and you don't have clean skin, sometimes it legit won't work. So always, if you're gonna use these, have cleanest possible skin, because it really, really matters. When we're completely dry, then we just stick that little baby on, and that's literally it. See, like I said, I think I prepared for like a whole thing, but that's it. And then you can like forget about it, and it just makes you always in a good mood. I mean, makes me always in a good mood. I mean, I'm generally always in a good mood anyway. I'm running out of time, but this keeps the crash from happening. Good night, you guys. I love you so, 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 so much. Bye.